Hey guys, welcome back to the Bobcat Broadcast. My name is Daxon Trumbull, your host, and this is your weekly news. But before we get started, this is the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand and put your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Welcome back to our teacher interview. Today we have Geraldine, the first grade teacher, and we're going to
Not anymore. I graduated.
What?
I did. I graduated to second grade. Wait, it was good.
Okay. Well, we're going to ask you a few questions. So, Geraldine, do you have any pets?
I do have pets. We have lots of chickens and ducks and 2 dogs named Trout and Casserole, and then any other pets that we find and put into containers to observe and then let back to where they're home and their friends.
Wow. All right, well, what is your favorite school subject?
I was thinking about this one, and I really feel like I love writing. I also love reading, and I feel like reading and writing totally go together. You have to be able to do both. So that's it. That's my fave.
If you could go to any place in the world, where would it be?
I feel like I would love to visit New Zealand. One day, that's on my bucket list for sure. I would love to go there.
Do you play any instruments?
I do. When I was young, I started playing a little bit of piano and like a little bit like chopsticks, a little bit. And then anything that I could pick up by ear. And then I played flute for a long time. I played flute in band in high school for just 1 year, and then I retired from that. But then during the pandemic, I picked up the baritone ukulele. And so that's what I'm playing now, currently.
Wow. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I feel like it would have to be invisibility, because I really want to be like a fly on the wall. But I think invisibility would be the superpower of being a fly on the wall, right?
Essentially. Well, thank you for watching our teacher interview.
The lunches for this week, excluding Monday, are pepperoni stuffed sandwich or nacho pretzel pocket, chicken nuggets with crackers or sun butter and jelly sandwich, chicken corn dog or grilled cheese sandwich, fish sticks with rolls, or 3-bean chili. Food.
Go.
Dear students of OVL, the time has come to purchase student store items. I mean, look at this perfect line of student store items that you see before you. Some would say that they're quite exquisite. I would say that myself.
The weather forecast for this week is an average high of 55 degrees and an average low of 40 degrees. I recommend wearing warm clothes.
Birthdays for this week are Alexander, January 17th, 7th grade, Lonnie's class. Colton, January 19th, 3rd grade, Tina's class. Wyatt, January 21st, 3rd grade, Heidi's class. And William, January 21st, 2nd grade, Jody's class. Head down to the student store to get your free pencil.
The upcoming event for this week will be on Friday. We'll be writing letters to military, so come by the swing set to write some letters.
All right, now it's time for Joke of the Week. So, as you all know, Jackson has left us. So I have to do it by myself now. Why did the old man fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well! Now it's time for class spotlight. A couple weeks before winter break, student council went Christmas caroling around the school. They sang many Christmas songs and had a lot of fun doing so.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
That's all for this week.
My name's Greta Mason. I'm in 8th grade and I'm a Commissioner of Service.
Hi, I'm Min Weong. I'm in 7th grade and I'm part of the Committee of Service.
And today we're joined by Annie. So Annie, can you tell us a bit about what you do for your job?
Yeah, I am a labor and delivery nurse here in Omaha, Nebraska. So for that, I just I work in the hospital and I help with laboring patients and then delivering the babies. And then afterwards, I help with postpartum period for a couple of days until they're discharged home.
Very cool.
How long have you been doing your job?
So I just graduated from school in May and I started like late July, early August. So not too long, but I really enjoyed it so far.
So out of everything in your job, what is the best part?
I think the best part is just getting to be around babies more often and getting to build connections with the patients. And I just like to hold them and help feed them and just help them transition the first few days of their lives.
Definitely.
What are the worst parts of your job?
I think healthcare right now is just kind of a mess, and the nursing shortage and just seeing how that affects patient care is a little rough. But also I work night shift, which I really do like, but sometimes transition back and forth between getting to sleep and just day-to-day life can be a little challenging, but not too bad. But so far, a lot more positives that outweigh the negatives.
Well, that's good. So did you have to go through any training to become a nurse?
Yes, so there's many different ways to do it for nursing. I went to a 4-year university, and with that, I got all my training done, and I graduated with my BSN, which is your Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. And then I had to take the NCLEX, which is our licensure exam, and then I passed that, and then I was able to practice as a registered nurse.
Was being your nurse your dream job, or did you have other plans?
I think once I went to school, I think like growing up, I wanted to be a baker and everything, and I had a lot of different dreams. But when I went to school, I knew I wanted to be a nurse, and I still have a lot of other things that I want to do. I'm hoping to do 2 years here in Omaha, and then I wanted to travel nursing for a couple of years and go throughout the United States and internationally if I'm able. And then after that, I would love to do interior design or something with art history, or just something completely different, or nurse practitioner, like some kind of advanced degree. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think I want to do bedside nursing forever. I see a lot of other paths in my future.
Well, that is very cool. So that ends our list of questions. So is there anything that we haven't asked that you would like to share with us?
Not that I can think of, but if you guys have any questions or if anyone wants to get a hold of me, feel free to reach out. And I'm happy to answer any other questions.
So I actually have a personal question about how many babies have you delivered so far?
So I was actually trying to calculate this the other day. I was thinking through, and so since I started, I think I've probably been involved with I want to say like 40 to 50 births maybe. Wow. Yeah, and so the hospital I work at actually has like a birth center because home births are illegal here, I learned. And so it has a birth center for more natural, and so I've been able to do a couple in there. And then I also got to do my preceptorship, which was part of my nursing school experience in labor and delivery. And I got to help with other deliveries prior to that. And so it's really cool. At first, I wanted to write down all the babies, like the deliveries I was involved with, but I've slacked on that. But it's been a really cool experience to see so many babies born.
Yeah.
I have a personal question. What elementary school did you go to?
I went to Orange Vale Open. It's a great one.
All right, so is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
I don't think so, but thank you so much for interviewing me and everything.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming to do this interview. And also thank you so much for just your job and what you do for the whole world, basically.
Thank you so much.
On this day in history, January 18th, 1980, Pink Floyd's album, The Wall, hit #1 on billboards, and it's also Winnie the Pooh Day. Stay safe, Bobcats!